What's up, people? Here we go again. I'm going to try to change directions this time slightly. Usually all my videos are just really boring tutorial kind of stuff with cars, and this one might be going down that direction, but for now this one's going to be more of a sentimental restoration. I've been doing a lot of car saves recently. I should have done this with the last few. I'm working on a 52 5-window GMC right now, and I just resurrected a 65 Fairlane that had been sitting around for 25 years and sent that on its way. But I'm going to do it again, this time with a car that's been in the family for about 20 years. And we almost got rid of it. And then we realized that we probably shouldn't. I'll tell you the story along the way as we go. But I wanted to introduce my brother, the other half of the Thompson brothers here. And he's just as addicted as cars myself. He's got a bunch of fun little projects around here. But anyhow, you bought this. Do you remember what year you bought this, ballpark?
Yeah, it was 2003. We drove out to Palmdale to go look at this thing. It was right after I was going through some hard times and looking for something to fill my time with. So we went out and looked for a Mustang for me, and it was a T-top. I didn't want a convertible.
This is right after you got somebody hit your Civic.
Yeah,
and you're like,
exactly.
let me change gears and try a V8 for once, you know?
Exactly. Civic got rear-ended. We went out to Palmdale, and this thing barely ran, and we drove it like 2 hours home.
Yeah, 2 hours from the high desert, and the radiator was trashed. Yep. Every time we'd stop, it would dump out all the fluid. And the brakes, too, they went to the floor.
Yeah.
But I drove it, and we had the T-tops off on that thing all the way. It was a great ride.
Yeah, so put a bottle of stock leak in the radiator and sent it home.
Oh, boy, we did that?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I would never use that stuff today. We've changed. It probably explains half the problems you had over the years then. All right, so without any further delay, and we'll come up with some more stories as we go. This is not it. That's another one. We're not sure what we're going to do with this thing yet. So... buy it, build it, sell it, who knows. But that's it right here. 86 T-top. It is rough. Sorry about the night shots, but you get the idea. The body actually isn't too bad. You know, I think the hatch needs to be replaced, but that's the bulk of the rust on the car. There's a lot of surface rust here. That doesn't seem to go deep. Of course, it's got cowl damage. What Fox body doesn't? Man, this interior was so cherry. This is going to be a hard resurrection. This car used to be pretty sweet. God, the windows have been down for what, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years? Probably. So my dad got this car, and he popped the hood. He really did a number on it. He just really kind of screwed it up bad, and left it in a storage unit. And we saved it right before the unit was gonna go under, and threw it on my side of my mother's house for about another 5 years until she finally screamed at me to remove it. So, God, what am I getting myself into? This thing is just trashy, but you know what? I like the patina look. This is in a 2000 Explorer motor, and the reason why he stopped driving it is it blew out the head gaskets. And I went over there, and I put the head gaskets on for him. I'm like, Dad, all you got to do is torque it down. I don't think he ever did.
No.
He never even torqued the bolts down. So the motor should still be good. Unfortunately, it was hit and nosed when we jumped a curb at some point. So much history with this car. And the radiator support is a little tweaked down there. You can see that. But the frame rails, they look perfect. So this car's savable, and it's a California car, so it's not full of rust. So unfortunately, I'm going to be taking on most of this work, right? But we'll cruise this thing again. So it's going to be on the back of my trailer going home today. First thing I've got to do before I do anything else is the key cylinder. Well, we had to take a drill to it a long time ago when my father lost the keys. So I'll have to replace the whole steering column. You said the electrical still works?
Electrical works just fine, but you can't turn the key on, so you can't roll the windows up.
Well, I've got that extra steering column. I'm going to take it to a locksmith because I don't have a key for it either. But a locksmith can make a key. How's this condition on this wheel? It's not that. Man, these things are so rare. I wonder if I can get that redone. Anyway, so stay tuned, guys. I'll probably be doing this in several parts, and I am not in a rush to get this done. Oh, these seats were cherry. Some of the stuff in the back is still clean, though.
The whole entire interior. This thing was mint before he got. These door panels were the straightest door panels you'd see for 86.
Oh, they're wicked crooked now, but I got a good interior guy. He might be able to rebuild the backing and save the material off the front.
Yeah, that's what people do now. They remove the cardboard backing and they restore them.
All right, then I'll restore them because they look like they're still clean.
Yeah, the 50 Resto ones are kind of garbage. Thomas bought them and everything was all wrong with them.
Uh-oh. All right, well, we'll try to retain this, man. I'm going to get this baby going. I'm gonna drive this with this patina and everything. It's going to have a different hood and a fender. This will be the ugliest car on the road, and I'm going to be cruising with the T-tops off. Let's see here. Whatever, they still come off. All right, that's it, guys. Stay tuned. There it is, guys. Hitched it up to the old trusty 320,000 mile Avalanche, and you know, it looks really straight, man. If I was watching this somewhere else, I'd be like, hell yeah, I'll build that. It's just that we've had it for so many years that we're just kind of jaded. We're like, oh, because we remember how it used to be, and all the building that we had to do to get it to the point where it used to be, of course, minus paint, but it was pretty much fully built out. And now we're like, oh man, we're starting off worse than when we bought this thing 18 years ago.
Right.
So, but yeah, this is going to be a fun little build. I'll have this thing fired up in no time. I got to build a good T5 for it, but luckily I'm the T5 guy, so I can put a free transmission together and build it myself. So anyway, on to the journey home. All right, this must be a redneck stunt of the day. We got no brakes, no e-brake in that, and a hill. Not a horrible hill, but a hill. So we're gonna, dude, we got this. We got this. I need to get a kid to record it.
This is stupid, but at the same time, it's going to be our best bet for stopping this thing.
All right, let me get a kid to record this. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope it didn't destroy that taillight. Those are expensive now. Okay, hold on. You gotta go slower than that. Slower, slower. Keep going. Keep going. This is good. Slow. All right. Keep it going. Stop, stop, stop. Is that plastic cracking?
Bumper's good number on that bumper.
Oh, the bumper's already crashed.
Oh, stop, stop. We gotta make sure that this 87 isn't gonna walk. 86 is gonna walk off the road.
Come on, man. We're looking real stupid out
Let's
here.
go nice and slow.
We're not looking very intelligent.
Oh, shit.
What? Is it messing it up?
Oh, it's yes, it's out. The choke again. Stop, stop.
The choke looks rusted.
Whatever. Stop, stop.
Although I would like the oil to not get messed up. I want a redneck and just let it drip.
Don't do it a little bit.
All right.
Do it.
Keep going.
Do it. Do it. Get the brake going on.
that big wheel chock right here. 3,300 pound one. What did we mess up? Here, let's see the carnage. Doesn't look that bad from here. How are my taillights? Boy, I might get blasted for this if we screw this up.
It doesn't look bad, to be honest with you. I don't think we screwed anything up.
Keep recording.
Yeah, hold on. Tail lights are good. Oh, dude, that's cherry, man. I can even reuse this.
I think we're okay.
All right, so now we just got to go straight up here. What was leaking? I'm telling you, it came out to the back of the crank because you took the flywheel off. Look at all that, dude. Damn, I'm gonna have to get the pressure washer out here.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that is a lot to leak.
Corey, this is going on YouTube. You gotta watch the language.
Just bleep it out.
Oh, I don't like doing that much editing. All right, so looks like that's the fun, guys. The rest of this should be a pretty much cakewalk. All right, go ahead. All right. So when's episode 1? That was a hell of a workout. Got it back here safely. Did not screw anything up other than a few oil stains. First order, replace the steering column with a key so I get those windows up. That's where I'll begin with this project.